Hi guys, we're back.
You thought you could get rid of us, but you can't.
No, you can't get rid of us. We're back. We just had some illnesses, so we had to take a little bit of a break. Little mini break, yeah, I would say that. But we're back. Today's video is going to be all about lips, and Leah's going to kick it off with her favorite lip pencils.
Yes. So since we're talking about all lips, we're going to cover glosses, we're going to cover sticks, pencils,
crayons,
creams, crazy things. And we will kick it off with my favorite that I talked about in our kickoff video, the NARS lip pencils. They make two versions. They make a satin lip and they make a velvet matte. There's not a huge difference to me. I just go for what color I like. Today's color that I am wearing is my favorite. Again, I talked about in the video. It's Hyde Park. It's a great saucy Sita red. It's nice because it's not that tomato-y weird red. It's a very it works on a lot of different skin tones, which is why I love it and I've recommended it to hundreds of women. It's pretty phenomenal. So these are great because you do just sharpen them, you pop them right on, they stay for a really long period of time, they're easy, they're smooth, they don't get that weird texture, build up, anything like that. They're awesome.
My go-tos, I'm more of like a lip gloss girl. I'm weird about lipsticks, even though I have some lipsticks here that I use, but I am definitely a lip gloss girl. And my go-to favorite of all time gloss, and I've gotten this for girlfriends for Christmas, is Smashbox. I got this at Ulta. Yes. I mean, I feel like it has staying power, and the fact that it's kind of neutrally pink, I think it can work on anyone. It's just kind of my everyday, just to give that, you know, finished look to the rest of your makeup. I think you should have something. It's
a fresh gloss too. It's not like a crazy color, but it's enough of a pop that it's not completely flat.
Correct. It's just, it has like just a little bit of color for your lips. It's kind of like the color of your lips, I guess. And it's called Afterglow. And I got this at Ulta. And another one by Smashbox if I want just like a little bit more color. It's a little bit more of like a pale pink. So if I'm doing like a lot of bronzer and I don't really want much on my lips, but I want a little something, this is called Pixel. So Smashbox, great glosses.
Great glosses. I have favorite glosses by Smashbox as well. I use this one as my everyday neutral. You can tell it's empty. I'll be scraping this later. This one's called Charm Me. It's the same idea as those other two Smashboxes. I would go out on a limb and say Smashbox makes my favorite like neutral lip gloss.
I would say the same. Smashbox.
And it's not sticky.
No,
either.
It's not that sticky where your hair is going to get stuck to it. You are looking for more neutral lipsticks, and these will give like a little bit of color. I actually saw these on Pinterest, and then I was at Publix the next day. This was like several months ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to try these, because they showed the picture of the lipstick and then they showed it like on someone's lips, and I was like, oh my gosh. So they're called, they're by Revlon, so you could get these. Yeah, they're kind of a pretty, it's not zooming in, but you get the hint. Container, and the one that I'm obsessed with is called Pink Truffle. They're called Revlon Color Burst Lip Butters, and I would have to say they are like butter. They feel like a gloss to me, being a gloss girl. They're really smooth. You can blend them with your lips. You don't have to be super careful. And again, the one that kind of went viral on Pinterest was Pink Truffle, and the other one they swatched was Peach Parfait, which has a little bit of shimmer, but nothing too crazy. Speaking of shimmer,
I was just thinking that we gotta address the frosted lip, my dear friends.
Can't do frosted.
It ain't a look for anybody. It's time that people say no to the frosted lip.
Back away.
You can do a shimmer, you can do a shine, but if you do this frosted, like you kissed a snowflake kind of situation, it just ain't right.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to be serious. That was really funny, but this is serious. The frosted pink lip, I forget what it was called, that I used to get at the drugstore when I was like,
oh, we've all been there.
In 8th grade.
We've all done it.
If you remember what the name of that was, let us know below, because we want to Yeah, we want to ixnay on the frost day. Okay? So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about with frost. But
yes. So that's gotta go.
What else are you rocking?
On the same kind of like Pinterest trial train, because I feel like if you're noticing some of these things on Pinterest, it is worth a look. Or like when people do the drugstore comparisons, or they do the high-low or things like that, they also featured this lip exfoliator by e.l.f. that you can get at Target for $3. When I saw that, I was like, that's silly. And then I was actually in Target. It is actually $3. I was like, this is cool because it just has sugar in it. And it's just like brown sugar. And it's a buffer, so you do this before. It's great if you are going to put color. That way you're not putting it on these like ridgy, dry, chapped lips. The only thing is, after the first use, it gets painful. It gets painful. And you're like, oh my god, I'm scraping sugar across my lips. So I would recommend maybe looking up a recipe to make your own, a creamier version versus the stick. I did just order Sugar makes a lip exfoliator in a little pot. It is significant. I mean, it's 22 versus 3, but I've been wanting to try it forever. So I purchased that today, so I'll stay tuned because I'll update you on that. Just because this one I wasn't happy with. Some people might be. I loved it. Again, first use, second use, it was just something about it was a little too harsh for my lips.
Another thing you can do, speaking of that, and I do this sometimes at night or in the morning, especially if you live in a dry climate, is I have a little baby toothbrush that I kept, like Finn got from the dentist, and he already had a toothbrush, so I was like, oh, mommy can keep this little Superman toothbrush. But you use a little baby toothbrush, and I just, like after I brush my teeth, I just, if my lips are still wet, just do a little bit of that, and it like amazingly flakes all that stuff off. So that can give you a smooth lip as well.
Yeah. So because one cannot have too many trial colors, there's a lipstick, lip shade, lip gloss for every mood.
Yeah.
Brooding, vampy, femme fatale.
Beachy.
Yep. Coralista.
Boho.
I have
Glamorazzi.
Glamorazzi. Glamoran.
If you're glamorous and a moron, you're a glamoron.
I like it.
We just come up
whatever
with
color goes with Glamour, I'm digging it. I still have some Smashbox in, it's more of a color, it's like their lip enhancing gloss, so it's got a little bit of like a tingle kind of pop to it. It's a great gloss too because it's not super sticky. We talked about that already with Smashbox, but these are more of their color ones. This is like a lavendery lilac. It looks like in the bottle it would be that frosty madness that we talked about, but it's not. It's crazy. It's really cool. It's very pretty and light. They are calling this Pout.
Oh.
Yep. And then this one is like a dark berry. This one is called Tease. So there's all these little playful names. So those, and then of course there's the classic MAC lip glass.
Yes.
Yeah, which is always great. I just kind of strayed away from it for a little while, but this one was actually my wedding color. It's called Her. My makeup artist for my wedding put this on me and gave me this, and I have really enjoyed it, and it's like a fun, like, take me back to my wedding. I'll wear it. I think I wore it the other day. It's a nice peachy coral like we talked about. It's got a little bit of shine, but not too much. So it's great for, you know, at a wedding when you're having a ton of photographs being taken that you don't have like these like glittering lips. So
yeah, you don't want to go too crazy on your wedding day. You want it to be more natural.
Yeah. So that's really my shebangle.
Yeah, I mean the only thing, last thing I want to talk about are 2 colors that I got recently, and maybe there are 3 colors that I got recently. I'm pretending that it was 2, but it was really 3.
Shopaholic.
Sort of. Yes. And again, they're a little bit on that lipstick slash gloss. So because
hybrid.
Yeah, it's the hybrid of the 2. Perfect. Because sometimes I do want a little bit of color, and I've been reading these. Yeah, I've been reading a lot about these. They're the Loreal. I don't know what they're called, but they're really pretty packaging. We'll link it all below.
Gold tube with like a little
and it shows a little bit of the color. And the 2 colors I got were Blushing Harmony and Molto Mauve, and they're very similar in color, but they have some.
It's a cool wand.
The wand is really kind of cool if you can see that. and the colors are super pigmented. So this is a pretty good, like, if you're not into lipsticks but you want some color with gloss, these give you some really good color and you don't feel like you have like a heavy lipstick on. And then the other one that, since we showed the more high-end Smashbox lip glosses, I always try to do like a high and low for all the ladies out there. These NYX, I hear about these all the time, so I finally got one. The NYX Butter Glosses, and I got this at Ulta too. I got most of the stuff at Ulta. Butter Me Up with Divine Gloss that feels like it melts on lips. This color is...
these like sultry descriptions.
I know. It's kind of like the nail polishes.
It is.
We're addicted to cutesy little names of things. And this one's the Tiramisu. It got like huge...
One of your favorites.
Yeah, huge rating, sorry. And it smells good.
It doesn't smell like tiramisu, but it smells really good.
Yeah, it smells good. So I like these, but these get huge ratings all the time. So I was like, I'm gonna go buy some of these, and I really, really like this. So I kind of like, you know, we both like to mix it up with the lip stuff. We have our go-tos, but then we also like to mix it up. So tell us what you guys like.
Yeah,
we're obviously into trying nail polishes and lip glosses.
Yes.
So let us know what your go-to is for spring. Spring's coming up. I think everyone is like on the edge of their seat waiting for it from all the snow and cold weather everyone's had. So let us know what you guys are up to. Let us know if there's any new videos you guys want us to do. We've had some requests for self-tanner.
Self-tanner, we've had a request.
Eye stuff like mascaras and false lashes. We'll be doing that too. So thanks for watching, guys.
We missed you.
We missed you so much. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye.